Hello, 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 y'all. I am early. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was up early. I slept all day yesterday, guys. So, um, definitely, I come on early today. I'll be on throughout the day. I posted a DIY video on my farm channel, um, a little cow picture. If anyone hasn't subscribed to my farm channel, please feel free to go over there and subscribe and hit that subscribe button. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to talk about the SummerWells case and all the rumors that surrounding this case as usual and everything else. So let's do a shout out to everybody that's in here right now. It's hello, I want heart to touch, and Audrey P, Michelle Tucker, Robin B, Vicky, Julie, Tracy, Wendy, Sweet D, hang on just a second, Tree, Brown Bear Jamboree. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. And how you doing? Hang on just a second, okay? Okay. Hello, like the morning, and Lou Killbear, and Juju, and Susan, and everybody else that's coming in. I hope I've not missed anybody. I don't have my glasses on, so I want to say, let me see if I missed Robin B, Michelle Tucker, Audrey Presley. Welcome, everybody. Frankie and Kayla. Raindrop, welcome, 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 you guys. So today we're going to talk about all the rumors. The first rumor that I want to clear up is that no, I do not do my lives in members only. Hello, Joyce Young. I don't do my live in members only, so that's a lie. I put them in members only because they usually are limited ads, and as soon as I put it in members only, I'll give it a few minutes and it'll switch back over to full ads. And so for people to lie and say that, hang on just a second. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, God's girl. Hello. How are you? So for someone to twist that around and turn it around and say that I'm out for money, that's absolutely a lie. Um, I don't do members only lives. I only put it in members only for a short period of time until it clears out, and then I put it back out. So I'm working outside, so I can't chat. It's okay. Hey, Audrey D and Grossly. Hey, Wendy. So I just wanted to clear that one up because, of course, that's a not true at all because I don't do it. I really don't make a lot of money off YouTube because a lot of people don't give. And so when they put your ads on limited, then you're not going to get nothing, literally nothing on YouTube. So for that lie to be spread around last night, it's just like it's never ending. These people just don't care. They just don't want to stop. They just want to continue on telling lies and spreading rumors. Hey, Wendy McClone, how are you? At least you don't dirty delete like some do, right? And literally grab my YouTube content and use it so much that I don't even get more views than some of these people do. They grabbed my content and used it. And if I used their content, they would have a heart attack about it. But I don't say nothing about it. So why are they continuing to do this? At least you don't dirty delete. Yeah. I do the same with my calendars as you did today in your DIY. Yes, and I enjoy doing that. It don't matter. It's your channel, right? but I don't do that. Hey, Janet, Jeannie, how are you? Hey, Can, how are you, Candace? I don't mind if you get some money. Well, the thing is, I don't do that because I know a lot of people can't afford memberships. The only reason why I put it in memberships is because I could put it private, but I put it in memberships because it's quicker. I don't know what it is about YouTube. If I put it in the memberships, hey DD743, it will switch over to full views. Like the last one didn't, so I went ahead and put it out anyway. I guess it was the content we were talking about. It just did the same. This would be a good line for live for Can to do. It would be great to hear it from her first. Well, Candace has put out a lot on the clothes thing. So it's just a lot of freaking rumors that's going around about the clothes not being the real clothes. And we all know it's the different lighting that's causing it to look like it does. Hey, Toaster Oven. Candace, you can come up if you want to. I put the link down. I don't know if she wants to or not. But the thing is that they're just taking it and using it for what they can use it for. And that's not what I want my content to be used for. And I don't mind for people to use it, but the continuing laughing and bashing me while using my stuff almost makes me want to start striking people for using my content. And I don't want to do that, but I'm just sick of it. I'm sick to death of the constant bullying and stuff. People have nothing better to do than to keep rumors going. Exactly, Candace. Exactly. And I'm just sick of it. The lies that were spread about me last night is unreal. Hey, Robin, I mean, can you not have a freaking lie live without trying to start trouble and stir things up? Like, can you not have my name named in the damn live? Awful. We had power outage. Now it's on, but broke the air unit. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jeannie. It makes no difference what Candace does or says. They're going to be rumors, right? It won't be coming up because I'm spending time with my family. Love y'all. And you spend your time with your family, sweetie. Don't worry about these freaking YouTube streets. I love my supporters. I love them and everything. But when I've literally not been online and then people continue to bring me up in their live streams and attack me for no reason and to mock me after I let them use my content and burn it up, and it's just not right. Like, stop it. Just stop your bullshit because now I know my legal rights. And if I have to put a cease and desist on a certain creator, I will. She's went too far. She has ripped me apart. And all you need is an address and a name. And I have an address and a name to put a cease and desist on people. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to talk about them no more. But I will be putting a cease and desist on this creator if she does not stop. And that's all I'm going to say. Because the vicious stuff that she's saying, there's another creator that also tried to put my address out, and that is against the law. So I'm just putting a forewarning out there. I've talked to law enforcement already. If you all continue to dox me and harass me, you're going to get cease and desist and possible restraining orders. It's just too much, and I'm not going to put up with it no more. I'm putting this warning out right now. If I have to take legal action against people, I will because it's just too much. I'm not fighting with these people no more. I'm not giving them the drama that they need. I'm just going to start doing what I need to do. The lies is beyond. anymore. It's getting ridiculous at the lies. And that's for the people that's going and saying that I have the clips of people that's going around saying that I took half of Candace's cash app. Please be careful in what you say because I have proof of different than that. And you could end up also with a cease and desist too. And you know who you are that's saying this stuff. I don't even have to say it. And the person that threatened to cease and desist on me, hmm, honey, I have so many clips of you bashing me in a certain creator's chat that would be thrown out of court and reversed on you. So people are sending me things behind the scenes, clips, you name it. So stop the bullying and stop the harassing. Stop making little comments in your chats. Leave Daisy alone. Stop using me for content. Hey, Myrtle. That's all I've got to say. Like, right, Christy. It's gone too far. Like last night, I hadn't even been on a live, and the live that I did have before that, I didn't say anything about any of them. But they continue on, and it's bullying and harassing. Like I bring content to people, like literally, and they take my content, clip it, use it for their views and clicks to rip it apart, and I'm getting tired of it. Hey, Debbie Nelson, how are you? Daisy, I don't even understand why they are so mean. I think it's always evident you do good. Well, the thing of the matter is I've seen bigger channels use my content and not mention my name, and that really pisses me off because don't do that. If you're going to use it, at least give me a little bit of credit, you know? Jody is gone. What do you mean Jody's gone? Hey Fitz, how are you? What does that mean Jody's gone? Hey, it's probably best if Candace stays off live because they twist everything she says and does. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. And it's wrong. You know, people have not had nothing new in this case, and Candace actually brings a lot of content. You know, she brought things out with about her baby on here. Hey, Pink Butterfly, and all they did was take it and twist it and turn it and use it for their advantage, then lie and say that I put my live in private and for money, and it's disgusting that they're doing this stuff because I literally left my live out and let them use it, and then they're sitting there doing this, and I'm getting sick of it. Sometimes in chat named Jody was being rude. Okay, okay. Well, Frankie will get her. Get her, Frankie. Hey, Texas, what's up? How are you doing? So I started to actually do a live in members only because they are lying. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Callie. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It's just bullying when people are just going to listen. People have went too far with it. Hey, Mama Four, how are you doing? And literally, if I get a cease and desist on this creator, she will have to travel to Tennessee if it ends up going to court. Her viciousness is going to stop. People don't understand Candace has every right to be on and keep Summer's name out there. Right, and I'm getting tired of people using my content to twist and turn and attack me. And lie on me. Daisy, maybe you should run the DV hotline as well, just in my opinion. It does help. I'm glad to see Candace's ankle is healed so fast. Well, we don't know if it's healed or not. That's something I've not asked Candace about. But really, it ain't your business. Let it be. What is any of your business? You tell me what's it any of your damn business to come in here and be rude. It ain't your business. You're an evil, manipulative soul, and you are not allowed to be in my chat. So get the hell out. Somebody get him out. I do not want people like that in my chat that comes in here acting like it's their business, that people should tell them everything that they want to know. It ain't your business what Candace's leg is. Get out of here. Go on back to the channel that you came from. I'm just sick of it. It's all the time. To use my face and let people come in and do the things they do in your chat and say the things they've said and everything is a constant harassment. Hey, how are you doing, Haney? I'm not a 100% all the time, but I can handle other channels. Hey, 911, how are you? I think we've been having some really good late night chats, and entitlement is a real issue. They don't deserve answers. Absolutely don't. Oh, well, thank you, Haney. Hey, Daisy, I watch you all the time. I'm in the UK. Thank you. If y'all have not hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. Can anybody put my membership out? My membership link. I love your accent. It makes me smile. Oh, thank you, Nunya Bizwax. Your name is Amanda. Okay. Can any of my mods put my membership link out? If y'all have not become a member of my channel, please hit that subscribe and that membership and that like button. That helps my channel grow and helps me to bring more content. Guys, listen. I just don't know how much more I'm gonna end up. If I'm gonna end up having to take people to court, hire attorneys and stuff, I just don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to do this YouTube stuff. Because really, it's just not worth it to me to have to go through all these attacks all the time, harassment and being bullied constantly. Oh, it's okay, Texas. Evil will. Hi, Miss Daisy. Over 2 years, I wished I would. It would give some kind of updates. I wish they would too. Hey, white boy, how are you, honey? Good seeing you. I've had a migraine. Daisy, I've watched you for and PG and Don watched you long enough. I don't have money for tickets. You don't have to. You listen, honey. You don't have to pay to subscribe, honey. Just hit that subscribe button. You don't have to pay to do that. Listening from work. Got the Bluetooth in. Okay, white boy, that's good. Why is this case still big on YouTube? There's so many others. Exactly. That's right. We want to keep Summer's name out here, but we don't want to continue the attacks constantly. Candace come up here. She shared her baby stuff with us. She shared her little clothes, her last little bathing suit she had on. She shared everything with us like that. And all it did was just make people go after her and to twist things and turn it, saying that the jacket wasn't the real jacket and the clothes had been washed, and just a whole bunch of stuff that just got spread around, gone crazy. I was attacked again, as usual. Oh, thank you, Justin. Let's see what Justin said. Good morning, Daisy. Whistling while I drive for work. Enjoy your day. Well, thank you for that super chat. I just wish, Justin, that you'd be a little nicer, because last night you brought me up in a creator's uh, live and just started being mean again and brought that up. Like, I wish you really knew what's really going on behind the scenes. Um, the harassment is got out of hand, and just by doing that just makes it worse, Justin. I'm listen. I don't care if y'all use my content, but the damn bashing is going too far. The lion that was said last night. I know you're a member, Justin. I know you're a member. I'm just so tired of it. It's gone too far, you all. And so I could go down the road and work at McDonald's and make more money than what I make off YouTube. And that's no joke. And we all know it as creators. Um, but I'm literally like ready to get a cease and desist on that that creator. Like, I don't like to do stuff like that. I don't want to go real life on people. I've never went real life on nobody, no matter what anybody says. I've never called CPS. I've never called the TBI on anybody other than that one time with Jody Sue. And I've never went real life on anyone. But I'm about ready to do what I have to do to protect my mental health, because it's just getting to me constantly. This creator is spreading lies, saying horrific things, putting my picture up on the lives, making fun of me. It's just going too far. And I'm done with it. It's total and thoroughly abuse, and it's harassment. There's just no other way around it. And I'm tired of being upset all the time. I know, Justin. I understand. And I don't mind for you to do the Basham videos and stuff like that. That don't bother me. It's going on to her live and keeping those people stirred up, because I have Snapchat snap of a lot of bad things that's been said about me. A lot of my private information has been put out in that chat. Just, you all don't realize just what's going on behind the scenes. I've actually had to call the sheriff's department and speak with them. They want me to go file a restraining order against a person. I'm not ready to do that, but if that person does not stop bullying, harassing me here on YouTube, go in real life, then I will have to file that restraining order. And I don't want to do that, but it's looking like it's heading in that direction. So everybody is entitled to their opinion. It's the hate. It's absolutely the hate that's just going too far. Now I'm going to put this out here, and I'm going to let you guys know that yes, somebody did go real life on me. Yes, somebody put a video up of me, of my home. Somebody specifically got in their car and drove to my town and put a video up of my home and made threats. And so there you go. It's too far. It's going too far. And that's why I've had to call the sheriff's department over this, because it is illegal to do that. It's very illegal. And so, and brags about it, and brags about it. So, like I said, it's going too far. Um, and so we've got to stop this. I'm not going to say any more, but that's just what's going on right now. And I've it's just going too far. That's just all I'm going to say. Um, and you all know this person very well. I've said this person was out to hurt me, and a lot of people don't believe me, but they absolutely have been out to hurt me and to dox my information. They bragged about it, and they very much have tried to do it. So the next step is filing a restraining order against them, and that's what I'll do if it continues to do it. Miss Daisy, download it for. I have everything saved. I have comments clipped, everything saved. You name it, I've got it done. Um, and that's just that. It's very illegal. So for anybody out here that thinks it's okay to dox somebody's address or to come by someone's house and put it on a social media site, it's very, very illegal. And it's considered harassing that person. And you can go to jail over it. Let's stop, guys, before someone gets hurt. Right? Right. Good. They're going to assign a detective. That's how it goes. Right. And you have to do a police report and everything on it. Right. And there has been accusations that this person was going to sell my information and everything else. So it's going too far. Stalking is a felony where I live. Yeah. Detectives deal with online stuff. Had one for an idiot, Molly's days. Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, they do. I've actually talked to one here in where I live at, and she wanted me to go get a restraining order yesterday, and I haven't done it. I'm gonna hold out. I don't want to go that far yet, but if it continues on, then I will go that far. The Wells have been putting up with this for 2 years, and what has done nothing for some are still missing. Right, Jackie? Right. And I explained that I am friends with Don and Candace, and that this is the reason why I'm getting attacked is because of it. And it's not fair because I'm not doing anything wrong to hurt anyone. I'd file a cease and desist against them, and they can pay for it. A lot of BS. Well, like I said, that one creator, if she doesn't stop, I'm going to file a cease and desist on her. I'm going to have to. It's just getting too vile, too many horrific accusations. It's just a whole lot. So yeah. Hey, Turtle Love, Daisy. If Candace comes in panel or live in private, strike them if they stream you. Well, I don't normally like to do that, but it's like I'm like for them to do something and then turn around and say that I put my lives in members only so I can benefit when I don't even get super chats or anything. I never got even a super chat off of it, and then I had limited ads. Let's see. Yep, now I know you are telling the truth. That is exactly how it goes. Police to house, detective, restraining order. Yes, white boy. Yes, absolutely. I don't know. I just, when a person goes that far, then there's a really dark agenda behind that, and then you got to look twice at what the person's intentions is. So, I don't agree with doxing, but to be fair, haven't you done the same with you have showed her only after girl 7 7 only after she has done me that way? Oh, so much. Yes, I agree that I have showed her house after she showed my house, after people in her chat put my address out. That is actually not going to happen anymore. I'm not going to speak of her anymore. And if it continues on, then I'll have to just do what I have to do. I've let her push me way too far, and that's just it's getting out of hand. And that's one of the reasons why true crime community has such a bad name, and their and channels can't grow. Daisy, you are the one that has went real life. No, 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 biscuits and gravy. She has went real life on me first, doxing my brother, doxing me. We both kind of went there, but the things that she has said is absolutely horrific. She keeps on, she won't stop. This has been over a year. I still have clips from over a year ago where she threatened me and my sister's restaurant to break in my sister's restaurant and everything. Hey, Tina Bobina, like this has not just been about the wells. This happened last year at the same time. The same time. Hey, Kiki email. It just needs to stop. She needs to do her channel and let me do my channel and stop attacking everything that I say and I do because it's gone too far on both sides, mine and hers. You should see the candle community, Daisy. It's the mob. It's mom like, what's a candle community? Are they the same way, Justin? Absolutely, it don't make right. You're right. But I'm waving the white flag right now at her, and I'm telling her to please stop. I will not be mentioning her no more or anything else, but she needs to stop too because it's going too far. Hey, Kels. White boy says 3 freaking times I've had to do it, Miss Daisy, with the cops from these weirdos. I know you're going through it, but it looks at it like this: once you've been doxxed, there's nothing else they can do. Well, they can get in trouble, they can go to jail. And the knitting community too? Oh my God, Justin. That's horrible. Well, I do have to say this. My friend had a lawnmower business in this area, and they had like they were making the dang, they were making like $7,000 a month off YouTube, and he had a nervous breakdown, took off because of YouTube. They had to quit YouTube. So maybe you're right, Justin. Just I don't know. I was watching Grizzly True Crime, one of her shorts, and she was going over the comments. Some of the people say, and a lot of the things that people say to her, they've said to me. People are just mean in general. But mean or not, when you go to real life on people, when you start doxing their homes, you start doxing their families, you continuously just continue on. then that's just going way too far, way too far, and it's not good and it's not right. And two wrongs don't make a right. It does not make a two wrongs does not make a right. I heard the knitting community is off the nails. Why would they be after each other? The knitting community? I just, I don't know. Maybe it's just jealousy. I don't know. That I have no idea. Right, Justin. It really is. It's absolutely not good. Hey, Jill. Um, and look, like, like it's not just me. Like, my husband's furious. Like my husband said, next time somebody comes down this road, um, they're gonna get stopped. That's all I got to say about that. No, I meant once you've been put out there like that, your info, there's nothing you can do. You've been through it online. Sadly, it's going to happen when you're a creator. It's not what it is. That's true. That is true. Listen, I see you. I've got the clips of you saying that I took money from Candace. I have that clipped, okay? Of you going around saying that I took $160 from Candace. And that is a lie. I have proof that that's a lie. And you may find a cease and desist on you if you keep it up. Because going around lying on people is not good. And to make up a lie that I took money from Candace for a cash app like that, you better start backing up stuff that you're saying, because that's absolutely not true. I have 100% proof that I never touched $1 of any money that's ever been put in Candace's cash app. And to be honest, I have donated to Candace myself. I have my own money. I don't need that money. I don't need to do that. I'm not a scam artist. I'm an honest person. I don't have a criminal record. And for you to say stuff like that is not cool. You need to have proof to back it up before you come in here or go anywhere in any other website and say that. And believe me, people clip what you say, and I have that clip of you saying that. That is absolutely, positively a lie and not true. You need, I mean, that's slander. So please stop. Daisy, a creator, put that out, not ICU. She's out in the community page. Justin, she put it out in a live stream in the comments, Justin. Just because another creator puts that out doesn't mean you have to continue to spread the lie. Okay? And it's an absolute lie because I actually have proof that I myself has helped Candace out. And so for somebody to go and say that I took half of that Cash App money, I could have put my own Cash App out if I wanted money. Because whenever I put anybody else's Cash App out, I don't get nothing. I don't barely even get a super chat or anything. So it hurts me to do that than anything else. But to turn around and for people to tell that kind of lie on me, that's not true, and I have the proof it's not true, it's not cool. It's not cool. We are all adults. No, you don't get what I'm saying. A creator put that story out of her community post. I know who that creator is. Again, Daisy, I was repeating what someone else has said. I'm glad you have proof. I didn't. Well, please just don't go spread that anymore, ICU, because it's not true. It's absolutely not true. I have 100% proof that I've never took a dime from Don or Candace whatsoever. In fact, I've helped my own mods out before when they've been in a hard place. I've gave to my mods. So please don't say that because I don't take from nobody. Now, people send me stuff in the mail. Yes, I do that. I heard Lips say that Candace told her that on another creator's channel. So Lips is the one that's going around making that story up. I asked her, Justin, and she never replied back. Well, I would like, if it was Lips that said it, I would like for Lips to come up here because I would like for Candace to come up here with me to get this straight because that was never said or that was never done. And I have the proof behind that. I have my receipts that I have gave to Candace. So that is not true whatsoever. I've helped her out myself. So why would I ask her for money? I'm not a scam artist. I don't even have a freaking criminal mind like that. Only people with criminal minds come up with that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's Lips, but I know another creator out in the community wall, but that's all I know. Yeah, I know it was Crime Lies and Lies that put that out, but she don't want to tell who said it. And that's not right. If you're going to put shit like that out, then tell who told you that. I want to know. I would like for that person to get up here with Candace and let Candace tell her that too, because it's very untrue. Very, very untrue. Thank you, Jackie. I don't usually put things in memberships. Only the reason why I put it is because it's got limited ads. I put it after the live, and usually within about 30 minutes to an hour after I put it in members only, it'll switch back over. And that's why I do that. I put it right back out after that. Daisy, why explain yourself to these grifters that are making money in your content? Daisy, you have a huge heart. Don't let this BS change you. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys to death, but the the tax is just unreal. Hey Stardust, YouTube is a whole new meaning to Mean Girls Club. I know it is. And listen, there's one thing about being a mean girl, and then there's another thing about being a stalker, and there's two different things. Mean girls one thing, harassing people, doxing people, going real life on people is a whole different ball game. I can handle mean girls. I just don't like the other thing. I just watched that video that person made. Wow. Miss Daisy, no matter what you hear, why repeat it without proof? That creates rumors. What do you mean I want heart to touch? I think you made a channel to have fun and make little dollar store hopping money, but people are just, I don't know. I do trust Daisy because I've seen that she has conscious and tells the truth the best she knows it. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate it. Okay, so get to the fact now that I've covered all the crazy stuff that people are doing in my life right now. Um, like I said, I don't care about the little petty mean girl stuff. That don't bother me. It's just the real life stuff, the doxing, the weight bashing, all that stuff. That's not cool. I know I'm overweight. I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm overweight. I know that I've struggled with it all my life. So I don't need people to tell me that because I already know that. And so making fun of it is not cool. Be careful, lips does nothing, but I don't know. People are just saying it came from lips. I don't know if it's her or not. Hey, Tuesday Law does nothing but cause trouble for anyone out there, and it comes. Candace, I've watched from the beginning. Well, if she said it, then she needs to come forward and say that she said it. They are only in your life because they have no life. Hey, Courtney. I find all this so sad. I'm here to find the truth about Summer. Don't help people give money to anyone. I don't know what's going on, and apparently I missed whatever happened last night. Well, I didn't go live last night. I chose not to go live last night. Normally, I've been going live at night, at midnight, because it's not so bad. But I want to bring you all more information. I mean, even Candace, I mentioned, Candace doing a video like she did with me. I think it was Sunday. We were talking, we were FaceTiming, and she showed me where the dog trail was, and she showed me from where the camper was, um, where Baby Summer was that day, and how you couldn't see the the basement from where she stood. And I told her, I was like, Candace, why don't you make a little video of it, or show us like you have me, that way people get a better perspective. And you absolutely cannot see the basement door from that. Yes, on that creators last night who said that was a lie, you could see if you stepped back away from that basement door, the back of the camper, but you couldn't stand at that front door and see the back that basement at all. You couldn't do it. You just can't do it. And it's totally blocked. So there's no way that you can see it. No matter what people twist and turn things, you cannot see it. You just can't do it. Daisy, I love your channel. That flew by so quickly. So I want to get to the point where, let's see, let me pull up my YouTube channel. The clothes again. Definitely the clothes. I have always had weight problems up and down, so I agree. It's very hurtful and mean. Well, I can handle a lot, but when you deal with family issues on top of it, it just makes it even worse. And then all these attacks, and you're like, why am I even bothering? You know, why am I even trying? This is my, hang on, y'all. I'm going to show you my, we're going to go to the part where Candace shows the clothes. We're going to talk about that. Okay. What the hell? What is that all about? Is this my live now? Oh wait, I'm on my own live. Sorry. I'm live streaming my own live. What have I done, y'all? I'm so dumb. Hang on. I clicked on my own live. Sorry about that, guys. I was going to go to the one where Candace came up. Um, this one? No, this one here. Mm, okay, this right here. This is the jacket. Okay, I. Hang on. I'm going to show you all this. Let me take this down. See, she's sharing her intimate memories with us on this baby, you guys. She's actually sharing what people's been yelling and screaming for.
Yeah, people are probably gonna jump on me about this one, but just to let everybody know, these are all clean clothes that she's standing in front of.
Oh, can you bring that a little closer so we can see it? Oh, look at that cute little smile. You did put those little bows on her, didn't you?
Yes,
For
ma'am, I did.
people that has not seen these pictures
Here's
before.
one of her by Warriors Beach.
She was a beach girl. Look how little she was. And
Here's Warrior Park where
oh,
the deer is that she's
yeah.
sitting on.
Wow. I've not been all through Warriors Park before.
And here's one of her and her brothers just hanging out.
She looks like you in that one. I don't know. I think.
Them are all pictures of summer.
Uh
And y'all want to get technical? Because not
sure.
a whole lot of people have seen, probably not, seen all the lives, but it's one of her t-shirts.
This is a cute little t-shirt. Yeah, that cute little t-shirt you showed me. Was that one of the ones that she wore right before she went missing or
Oh, no, she wore this shirt 24/7.
did she? Oh, okay. I do
There's
want
her
to,
jacket.
I would hold on to that. Hang on. Here is the jacket. Yes, the jacket looks peach in this color because her lighting. I don't know Yorkshire. I don't know if they're friends or not. Peach color because the lighting in this room. Now I'm gonna let y'all in on something. Um, Candace told me that the TBI did use the swimsuit and the jacket for scent. They let the dog sniff the jacket, sniff the swimsuit, and then they throw them on the ground and left them. So why did they do that? I have no idea, but they definitely, definitely um, used the swimsuit and this jacket for um, a scent, according to what Candace told me. And then they tossed it to the ground. I don't know why they did it, but they did. And that's one of the things I was wanting to talk to you guys about and let y'all know. There's a lot of people saying, why didn't they use it for the scent dogs? Da 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 da. They absolutely did use her bathing suit and this jacket for the scent. Why they tossed them to the side, I don't know. Maybe they were just focusing on um, finding her at that time. I don't know. But Candace had to pick them up off the ground. Oh, that's her little jacket there.
Yeah.
There's not a red stain on that jacket. Everybody's talking about a red stain. Did she have a stain on
Where?
that jacket that day? Everybody said there was a red
No.
stain on that jacket.
Do you see a red stain?
No, I think it was just the way that picture was down there at the bottom
Oh,
there. Okay, so and that's another thing too. You see how Candace didn't even take that. Like if she would have, if there would have been a red stain on that jacket or anything like that, she would have like she would have like said something or she would have acted really weird or strange about it, but she didn't do that. She was just like, no. Now, Donna, I don't know if it was the TBI that did it or the people that had the dogs, but all I know is that she told me that they used the jacket and the swimsuit to sniff the clothes and then they tossed them to the side. So I don't know if it was a special unit of and I don't know, but if they whoever had the dogs did it. Now I know there's just different people, but that's what I was told. So Daisy, when and where did Candace change Summer out of her bathing suit? Well, I'll ask Candace. I can ask her and see. Did you hear? You also posted pictures of the inside of her house. In my opinion, that's way beyond. That's not her house anymore, Angel Girl. And she's posted a lot on me too. She posted my house. Both of us have done wrong when it comes to that. Me and her both. She went low life. We both have went. My blood sugar is dropping, y'all, a little bit, so I have to. Right, small town girl. I will ask Candace about that when I get a chance and see. Um, but yeah, that's what she said. So it was used for to find Summer. The scent dogs used it. Why TBI didn't get it? Like Candace said, they can do it. If they wanted it, they can have it. But yes, it was used for that. And it is the same one. It's just different lighting. I don't know. I don't know, Maya May. That I don't know. I never saw a wrinkle with a shadow on it. FEI said the pic had been photoshopped and changed up. Yes, Grubby Go, I believe that. I believe it has been photoshopped. That might have absolutely been put in there. A lot of pictures have been of Summer. And you can tell because of her teeth and stuff. So a lot of people, a lot of them has. But yeah, absolutely. So let's look at the bathing suit.
That might have been. There's some hair ties that she's wore.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the swimsuit right here that she had on.
And you can tell that. Oh, that's so pretty. That's definitely the swimsuit she had on. Definitely. No doubt about it.
And this is all her jewelry that I've bought her.
Mm.
More hair ties. Just a
Uh,
bunch of stuff that I've bought her. It's all
uh,
in this box of hers. And
now,
there's
have
her
you?
box.
And Candace continues to buy her stuff. Candace continues to buy summer stuff. Daisy bypassed the smart ass remarks. Don't give them the time of day. They might have, Christy, they might have used the shoes too, but Candace said they used the jacket and the swimsuit. It looks like there's a stain on it in the picture you have up. Um, you mean on this picture here? Mm-mm. Because I asked her. There ain't no stain on that. That's a shadow. Oh,
Here's her jacket.
I would hold on to that. Oh, that's a shadow. Does anyone know what happened to Summer's wet socks and shoes? She may have had flip flops on that day, Maya. We don't know. Well, that person insisted that isn't her, so if that's the case, technically Daisy didn't put her info out, right? Right, Sugar Shack. I vaguely remember someone saying they couldn't get a good scent off the bathing suit and jacket because of the intermingling with other things in the car, so they went to the shoes. Okay, thank you, twin. You could be right about that, but I know they did use it. That's not a stain, that's a shadow. I don't know. All I know is it's been ripped apart, inside out, upside down. This is the little jacket. Candace would not get on here knowing that the TBI is watching and pretend that a jacket's not the same jacket. She wouldn't do that. That's the same jacket. It just looks more peachy in this one. If you go back and look at my other live when she first showed it, it's pink, more of a pinky look, and it's just because of the lighting on it. I have to ask Candace about that. No, but Don has hair curlers. He said there was one up there at the cabin, um, but she hasn't. But she did go. She showed me. We were just talking, and I didn't even ask her to. She just walked. She'd seen a deer down there where the bus was, and she walked down there to try to show me the deer. And so she walked by the basement, around the basement part, and showed me the dog trail. And it was growed up. There was just like a little hole there. And she said, "No way would she ever go down that way." And she said, "I want to show you something." And so she walked up to where the camper was and stood there and showed me that you cannot see the basement from where the camper door was. You could not see it. And if you're not expecting someone to take your child from you, you're if you're looking, it would be one thing, but just to be over there, and you all know it's so easy to do. Y'all know it's so easy to do. And I just really believe that somebody come up there and took that baby through that dog trail. Why else would Summer scent be on that dog trail? Why was there footprints? I believe that Summer was probably barefoot when she went out that back door. I think she might have went back out of that back door. I think that she went down her basement, got bored, and went out that back door. And somebody was back there waiting on her. I really do. Now, we all know Candace said it was 2 minutes, but we all lose track of time. So what's 2 minutes to me could be actually 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm not saying she never told me that, but that's just what I feel. That it might have been a little bit longer than 2 minutes. Probably was a few minutes before she realized, and it just seemed like it was 2 minutes. Y'all know how we think, we turn around and say, "Oh, she was just there," but it actually had been time. None of them were helicopter parents, however. I don't believe anyone took her. I do believe someone took her. I really do, y'all. I really do. Summer and the boys ran all over the property because the scent is going down over. Well, I'll tell you this. Um, would a child do something that you wouldn't expect them to do? Summer was fast as lightning. She could have got out that back door and got down that hill down by the school bus or somewhere. She could have got down to the road. We don't know. Kids do what we don't expect them to do. But make no mistake about this. Um, hey, Angie. The footprints and scent alerts need to be taken seriously. They are area close to certain people's home, right? And certain people did not let them check their property. Why? I think there should have been a court order and they should have went in and done it. Myself, I really believe that there should have been a court order and they should have been made to open up their homes and show. Now, this has never been mentioned in the Monkey Vaughn's case, but the neighbor, well, it has been, but it's not been too, out there. But I think it was JLR did a interview with the neighbor, the sex offender neighbor, and he said the night Monkey Vaughn went missing, that the scent went right up to the doors of the laundress. So why did they not search that house either? Um, I think that there should be a law stating that if somebody lives near that close to a child that goes missing, that they should have to open their house up and show, and their property should. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you let someone search your property? You know what I mean? And we all know that RL told people to search their own properties. Well, of course, the perpetrator is going to not come forward. Common sense needs to be addressed in Summer's case, right? And also, I think there should be more polys, and a lot of people wants to just disregard Fred's statement and what Fred said, but there's something more to that with Fred. Make no mistake. In my opinion, there is definitely something more going on. Okay. Now, you have heard EquuSearch say that 18 seconds after a person passes away, a cadaver dog can pick the scent up, right? There were cadaver dogs all over that property, in that house, in those vehicles. At any given time, if Summer would have passed away on that property or in those vehicles at all, the cadaver dogs would have picked it up. They would have picked up that scent. So I really, really, really do not believe they had anything to do with Summer going missing. I really believe that because Candace is introverted person, and she's not come out and just been open, and a lot of people attack Tyler over Monkey on that too, because Tyler never would do interviews. He would be there, but he would never do them. And so um, you can't judge people for because they don't react the same way you do. You just can't. You have to look at the whole situation. And I, I don't know what law enforcement knows. I don't know. But I know that if they suspected Don and Candace, then they would have listed them as suspects, or we would have known more. I just don't feel like they believe Don and Candace had anything to do with it. Now, the theory that Summer was sick and never got out of the car, we all see that was busted when we found out that these clothes wasn't even on Summer. Summer had to get out of that car, and she had to be changed after she got out of that car. She was running around. The boys seen her, y'all. Y'all are forgetting the boys has been gone for 2 years. If the boys seen anything different than what Candace said, they would have told. Josie's like 15 years old. TBI's question and answers on Summer's case says they searched all the neighbors' property. Well, I was told that they didn't do a certain person's property. Maybe they searched it later, but that night I was told that it wasn't searched. I also think Summer was abducted. Yes, I do think Summer was abducted. I think Summer was abducted and possibly sold, because as we can see, there was an open drug dealer in that area, you guys. I don't think the parents had anything to do with that. I think that there were drug dealers in that area, and I think somebody grabbed her. They were desperate for money. And if Fred's story's true about the cotton guy, which I'm not accusing him because I don't know this man, God rest his soul, he's deceased. He could be a victim in this. We don't know. But I know this much: when Fred opened his mouth and indicated that he knew where that baby was and who took that baby, he absolutely knows, in my opinion. He absolutely does. No one knows what the boys have to say. No one knows what Ellie knows. Well, I've asked Don myself, and Don has told me that the boys stick strictly to that story. They they have. I don't know what they've told, but I would assume if the boys told anything else, that uh, they would have been arrested by now. So I believe the boys absolutely seen Summer that day. I think that they seen her go down in that basement. I really do. So if it was anything other than that, Don and Candace would have been arrested. Make no mistake about it. Now I can understand why y'all feel the way y'all do, that because y'all do have different opinions than I do. I 100% understand that. I felt the same way you all did. But that doesn't mean that, like, um, we can't have our own opinions. We all can absolutely have our own opinions about it, and I totally understand that. Not all arrest right away. I know we are praying for some closure, um, and like I've seen these parents and their vulnerabilities behind the scenes, and I've seen them cry and wish that their baby were found, and so it's sad. It's absolutely sad, you all. And she needs to be found. I'm not saying that Ellie didn't do their job. We don't know. I don't know what they did that night. I don't know everything that was done in that search. I've never been to Ben Hill Road ever. I've been to Kingsport, but I've never been in Beach Creek or anywhere like that. Do you think Don and Candace does drugs? No. Respectfully, you do not know that. You have no idea what the boys have or have not said. Just because they haven't arrested yet doesn't mean they are innocent. Right? You're right, small town girl. We don't know. We heard Candace cry when she pranked Mary, too. Well, I don't know anything about that. Miss Daisy, are you serious? I'm serious. Don was in custody for months. If Ellie had any proof, his suspicion they would have involved Ellie, would have went after him and the time. And a lot of people says that they don't talk to the law enforcement. They do. Don has, especially Don has talked to law enforcement. Um, and they do. And I've talked to both of them about the whole Fred Hill thing and told them, go to the law enforcement and tell them that you want this to be taken seriously. That is your right as a mother and a father to go to the law enforcement and tell them that they they need to look into this Fred Hill thing more than that than what it is. Absolutely. Because I mean, and I might be wrong. They may have actually, law enforcement might be taking it serious. I don't know what they're doing with the Fred Hill thing, but I just don't understand why people are not, like, thinking that this Fred is like said something majorly serious. Major. Miss Daisy, I believe the best way you can help Don and Candace is to speak to Ellie yourself and ask them to clear the parents. Um, that they'll laugh at me probably if I ask them. They probably wouldn't. I mean, I could try, but I mean, they're not going to come forward until they're ready to come forward. And you know what? I if it if it means jeopardizing this case, then I'm not going to ask them to do anything that's going to jeopardize this case. I know a lot of people want to know what happened to Summer, and in their hearts they really love Summer, but if it really jeopardizes the case, then it don't need to be out on YouTube streets. And I know we all want to know what happened to Summer. We all want to know, but I feel like that certain things don't need to be out here on the YouTube streets. And that's just like with Monkey Vaughn's case, you know. Um, Me and Christine did some research and found some things out. We sent it straight to Brandy. We didn't put it out on YouTube because one thing I would never want to do is mess up an investigation or put something out there that could hurt the investigation, because that's not the important thing. Is for YouTube, for people on YouTube to know. There's some things that just don't need to be put on YouTube. That, and if it was to jeopardize the case, then no, it wouldn't be worth it. It absolutely would not be worth it. And no, Candace did not get in a fight with Fred Hill's wife. I don't even know where that came from, y'all. That is absolutely crazy. Miss Daisy, I don't believe Ronnie has a clue about anything. He will not be the one to find answers. He has been. I don't know. I hate to say anything about any law enforcement, y'all. I really do. Because we don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. We really don't know. I don't know. I know we all want answers for this little baby girl. Every one of us do. We care about her. And that's why I've been encouraging Candace to come forward. And she wants to. Candace, not just me, but Candace wanted to show you guys this. She wanted to bring this out. But every time she does, she gets attacked. It gets twisted around. It gets turned around. And so I don't know how much longer she's going to keep putting things out as long as it keeps being tore upside down and inside out and everything else. I am going to see about getting some flyers and putting some flyers down in Pigeon Forge, the Pigeon Forge area. I have thought about putting some flyers up on Summer, like Kathy, the friend. She's doing stuff to help Summer's case, put Summer, her and her little girl, which I think is very sweet. Hey, Nikita, how are you? But as long as we keep getting these attacks and stuff, it makes it really hard to bring new information. Tennessee law, Daisy, Tennessee law states that filing a false police report can get you 2 to 10 years in prison, and Class C felony, you might want to be in jail before the Wells. Well, Tennessee law is you don't have to file a false police report when you have video evidence of a circumstance. When you have audio and video and clips evidence, there's no such thing as filing a false police report on somebody when you literally have the video evidence and of a person doing what you have stated they have done. So there you go. I often wonder, Jody Sue said she heard the scream around 4:30, the same time Fred said him and his wife left. That I'm not too sure about. I'm not too sure. Christine deep dives into this stuff, you guys. Really, really a lot. Okay, let's see. Parents with missing child that acts like drunk fools will always be treated like fools. Don't blame other people, blame the parents. They have acted guilty and seem not to care. Well, D, listen, and I'm saying this respectfully. How would you act if it was your child? How would you act? Would you be sane? I just want to know how would you act if you had a child missing? And also, um, I've stated this before. Don and Candace has had very traumatic lives, both of them, not just one, but both of them, and they have struggled with addiction. And so, you put the trauma, the PTSD, the addiction problems that they have struggled with in the past on top of a missing child that you have no idea where they're at, and see how you'd act. Like, it's easy for you, that's probably, and I don't know what kind of childhood you've had or anything like that to judge that, but I'm telling you right now, if that happened to my child, I would probably be in worse shape than them, to be honest with you. I would be in worse shape than them. Hang on just one second, you all. I'll be right back. I know myself and I would be very active in my case. And we don't know. Like we don't know what all Donna Candace has done to look for her. Brandy, yes, Brandy is different. Different. We all know that Brandy is very outgoing, but then look at her husband, Tyler. Tyler has not done very many news interviews. He's not been very vocal. I feel like Tyler is. I feel like Tyler blames himself a little bit. Not until recently that he's come forward and spoke on it. Um, I'm not saying they're perfect by any means, and no, they don't need to be on YouTube drinking or anything like that. And Don has admitted that he's made mistakes in the past, um, but they learn from it, and that doesn't mean that they hurt their baby. That don't mean that they would ever hurt their baby. Not all people act the same. You're right, and I understand where you're coming from. Right, right, and Candace does too. D. She blames herself too. She said it on here. Daisy, stop making excuses for them. It makes you look like a fool. They may have hurt Summer, but they definitely are not good parents. They may have not hurt Summer, you mean? Listen, I don't know what happened in the house when the kids lived there. I don't know what went down in the house. I don't know what happened with that situation, but I don't believe for 1 minute that Candace was mean to her children or neglected her children. Were they country kids? Yes. Do I think Candace loved her kids? Yes, I absolutely think she loved her kids. I don't think she hurt her kids at all. Candace don't get mad like that. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it. But I don't know what as far as what happened in the home before the kids got missing, before Summer went missing. That I don't know. I don't know. Why doesn't Donna Candace insist law enforcement clear them? Well, they've talked to the law. I don't know what they talk to the law. I don't ask them that question. Like y'all think I know all the answers. I don't. Daisy, we disagree on a lot of recovering addicts. There's a little to no chance to drinking or doing the drugs. Um, why are you ignoring my comments? I'm not. The chat's just going by so fast, and I'm having a hard time reading. Listen, I'm not here to make excuses for anybody. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying that I'm just clearing up the lies that's been told, the twisting and the turning around of what the lies has been told, because there has been lies. Now, I've seen what's been out there on the YouTube streets when Summer first went missing. I've seen it. Nobody's perfect. Don and Candace don't. They don't claim to be perfect, but this is where I'm going to put it. This is where I'm going to say is I don't believe they hurt baby Summer. That's just what I'm putting out there. I don't believe that they did anything to her. I think she was taken. Don and Candace are not well educated. They may not know how to react to Summer. Well, Candace did graduate from high school. She said it up here. She graduated from high school, guys. Candace is not stupid, y'all. She's smart. She's a smart lady. We are all different and react different. We can say we would act differently than Donna Candace. In reality, we don't know how we would act any of it as a child. Everyone is different, y'all. Hey, a bit crazy. We have to agree. We never have to agree, but we should pray and extend them to them because they what God commanded us to do. We have to pray that God brings closure, not place guilt until we know for sure. I love your heart. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Just don't rip them apart. I'm not trying to make excuses for what they've done or what has happened. I'm just saying we don't know who hurt baby Summer. We don't know who come up there and took her, but I don't believe in my heart that Dawn and Candace had anything to do with her going missing. I just really don't. And Daisy, how long would you wait to get on the news about your missing child? Well, but they've been on the news, y'all. They went to Dr. Phil. That's what y'all are forgetting. They've been on the news and they went to Dr. Phil. This was an abduction of opportunity, not a stranger planned this and snuck up there. She wandered too far. Where there were some bad guys on drugs that day. Her scent. Well, there was a lot of bad people. Respectfully, didn't you take up for Leilani? Oh no, you're wrong. I see you on that one. No, 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 ma'am. I never took up for Leilani. I didn't. I see you. Because she admitted to throwing that baby in the garbage. Absolutely did not take up for Leilani. The only two parents I've ever took up for was Brandy and Tyler, and now Dawn and Candace. But no, not Leilani or the grandmother, because I feel like the grandmother. I just no, neither one. Daisy, remember whenever you pulled up that Wells boy's Facebook and that youngest boy had those bruises? I said he had gotten them by playing, and you said you think Candace did. Well, I don't know where he got the bruises at. At that time, I didn't. I believed that Donna and Candace were guilty. I didn't know them at that time. Lean on me. I honestly did not know him at that time. Listen, you guys, I know Candace more than I do Dawn. And I've seen Candace. She's very lovable. To be honest with y'all, she's really lovable, Candace is. My son walked away when he was 4. I stayed cool and called for him. Luckily, he came back following his dad. I bet you were terrified. Listen, I lost my daughter for 2 hours and I went into complete and thorough horrific panic attack. We just don't know what we would do. But what we can do, y'all, is not attack them when they bring out information. Candace feels very comfortable here over on the farm. And you all have to admit, she has opened up so much about Summer and brought baby Summer to us. Um, and maybe she just didn't feel like that before. Maybe that's why she's not come out here and talked a whole lot about Summer because she didn't feel comfortable doing it. And now she's starting to feel more comfortable. Is she going to tell everything about the case? No, because there's certain things that don't need to be told about the case. Only law enforcement needs to know. It took 3.5 years for indictments to come down to arrest in the case of missing 9-month old Amaya Robinson. No suspects were ever named by law enforcement. You think she wandered down that road? I do too. Lean on me. I know that Donna Candace don't think she would do that, but sometimes kids do things that we wouldn't think that they would do. We absolutely. So there you go. Let's see. Miss Daisy, in my opinion, by the Wells giving a picture of Summer with hair when she actually showed she was bald didn't hinder the search from. Well, they got several pictures. They got several pictures, not just one, but several. It sounds like Don did not want her on YouTube from what she said the other night. He can't, but she cannot. No, Dawn's not been on YouTube. And the only reason why Dawn don't want her on YouTube is because of all the twisting and the turning around stuff. Daisy, can you please do a poll about how long you would wait to get the news? The point of the matter is the news were right up there. WJHL was right on it. If Summer wandered to the end of the road, it probably was on the walk. I don't know. Daisy, how did Candace get a black eye? Listen, y'all, I done told y'all I ain't going to talk about that. That is something I'm not going to address. So let's not bring that up. Everyone that has been cleared with receipts, put one in the chat. Baby Summer's case is the only one that hasn't. They don't have. I don't know what they're talking about. A walk, the walk, what walk? I don't know what they're talking about with that. I really don't. How would Don know for sure what the boy said? In my opinion, I don't think how enforcement would tell the parents. Well, because he asked the boys, Angel. He asked the boys. He told me he asked the boys what happened. The boys were there. He talked to the boys after they stayed there. So he asked them. I know, but they said Candace would not do a interview until 14 days after Summer went missing. We all know that Candace don't like to talk to people. She's an introvert. She is like my daddy. My daddy was like Candace. She did. My daddy wouldn't like to talk. He didn't like to talk to people. My daddy said he couldn't even look at people in the eye. Now I'm not saying Candace is like that, but Candace is. she's not like a she's an introverted person, you guys. She has to get to know you and trust you before. And y'all, they're sitting here facing their child is missing. You can't expect people to act the same way. And y'all remember when Candace did go to the thing for Summer, Hunter's family yelled some really bad stuff to her. Well, how about we start looking at people that actually said that they know where Summer's little body was, who come up on YouTube and actually admitted on YouTube that he knowed where Summer was. Miss Daisy, can you ask Can about the walk if she told them she went on a walk? I can tell you right now, Candace didn't go on no walk, y'all. I not at all. Why does being on the news get confused with trying to work with law enforcement to find your daughter? Right, exactly. It would be easy for the boys not to see what went on if they were involved in games, so that is not real. Let me tell you something. Josie was what, 12, 13 at the time? He's like getting ready to go, he's getting ready to turn 14 or 15 years old. Make no mistake, he's a smart boy. Them boys are smart, y'all. They've been away from Donna Candace for what, 2 years now? They're listen. If they're going to tell anything, they would have already told. We don't know what the boys have said, but I know what Don told me. He walked to, she walked to her mother's. That's exactly what she showed me the other day. Miss Daisy, at all people talk about the damn walk. I'll tell you what, I was such an overprotective mother that I would not let my girls outside by themselves, even when they were teenagers, because of what happened to me. So I could see why Candace would be protective over Summer and walk her to the door because she was a 6 year old baby girl. She told me that Waylon and Summer was not allowed to go to the creek. Now, the two older boys could go to the creek, but Waylon and Summer was not allowed because they were the two babies to go to the creek and play. 5, 5. It, well, she's 7 now, but she was 5. It makes sense that if the boys spoke out on their parents, the parents would be arrested by now. Exactly, Debbie. Exactly. Yeah, she was 5, not 6. What she get right? No, she had just turned 5. She didn't turn 6 till the next day. Whatever, Evelyn. I've got. Listen, Evelyn. Don't come in here starting. You are my sister, and you want to come in here and start saying stuff to me. Uh, listen. I have proof, and if you don't stop, then I'm gonna have to go and get a restraining order. Please stop. Nobody's mentioned nobody's name in here. Go away. You all have went too far, and I know what my rights is, and just leave me alone and stay out of my chat. Stop it. Leave me alone. Stay out of my chat. I know what law enforcement told me. I know what happened. You go too far when you cross that line of coming to someone's house and videotaping it and putting it out on social media. So nobody has mentioned nobody's names. So please stay out of my chat. Leave me alone. Don't talk about me on your lives. Don't just leave me alone. That's all I'm asking. Okay? You might be my sister, but to let somebody do that to your own sister, and you know what you've done. And nobody, make no mistake, nobody has called CPS or anything on anyone. So if you want to scream that, go show me your proof because that's an absolute not true. So just stop while you're ahead of time because, like I told you, I don't want to go to law enforcement and file a restraining order. I don't want it to go that far. I absolutely don't want it to go that far. So just stop while you're ahead of time. It's not funny. It's not a joke. It's going too far. Exactly. Like this case is not that important to where I mean it's important, but to where you want to actually YouTube is not that important to where you actually want to do the way you've done to your own sister. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Kim, Daisy, you're having a great live. What anything to distract you? Thank you, Helen. Listen. I'm not trying to make people change their mind about Dawn and Candace. I just want to just tell you all that just consider that there could be someone else. There could be someone else out there that is watching us that actually has baby Summer, that actually took her. And listen, Don is grieving himself to death. Candace is grieving in her own way, but Don is having a very, very, very hard time with Summer's case and Summer being missing. I love you ain't on here laughing and making fun of people. Do what? A bit crazy. Abduction is on the table, but what I'm saying is they think if she has been abducted, she's nearby. Right, right. We don't know where, but Fred Hill told us an idea. I mean, Fred's the one who come out and said it. I love that you ain't laughing and making fun of Donna and Candace. Oh, thank you. No, no, I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. I've seen how devastated they are behind the scenes. They are absolutely devastated, both of them. I think DW doesn't know what happened and desperately wants to believe CW. Well, I believe CW. I've seen the real Candace behind the scenes, and I believe her. Daisy, what happened to the dog that Candace had? The dog is back with the original owner. Um, the one that the person that raised the puppy. For now, Candace might go back and get her, but they've got Don's got some pet wild animals up there like coons and possums and stuff, and he don't want the dog to run it off. So we don't know what happened. I'm not going to be mean, right, Kimmy? Could you imagine though, like where Don has been through so much trauma in his life, and he's seen some really bad stuff, and he's told me some of the bad stuff that he's been through and what he's experienced, and the I believe that the old devil is working on his mind and letting him go to those bad places. That what could have happened to Summer, and I've literally had to tell him like you cannot let the devil do that. He knows your weaknesses. You've got to stay strong with God. And I think it's really tormenting his whole mind and soul. This is this. Let's see. The truth is, all that should be put out in YouTube, all that I think should be tapered down. Right. Yes, prayers for Summer, y'all. Does Don have mommy and daddy issues? No. I think he had a stepdad, ICU, that was not the nicest to him. But when Don was younger and he went to prison, when he was in Texas, he had a horrible experience with that. And he has post traumatic stress from all that. He's had some things happen to him when he was younger, and I think it's just going to his mind, like totally and thoroughly. He's just thinking of the worst. He does where Candace won't let her mind go there. Don has those thoughts, and it just is driving him absolutely crazy. Candace still believes that Summer's alive. She believes the positive stuff of it. She still thinks Summer's out here, and she won't let nobody talk about it any different than that. She refuses. Don also caused people to have PTSD. Unfortunately, Sugar Shack, that's what happens in families. That happens. It gets passed down. It absolutely does. It gets passed down. PTSD. I'm not going to say that didn't that ain't true. You're absolutely right. Until someone breaks it, someone breaks the chain. It's passed down from generation to generation. When you have trauma, it seems to spill over in your adult life. Can you ask Candace why she went to Fred's that day? Did she suspect him straight away, or did Summer ever wander down there before? She went down there to look for Summer. And I don't want to speculate on who she suspected that day because she's made it clear she don't want to mention people, only the TBIs she's talked to about that. Miss Daisy watched the crazy lady's latest video. She wants to hurt Dawn and says how she will do it. Oh no. Oh no, Kim, really? Lord have mercy. It's called generational curses. You have to change. We had a long talk the other day, me and him did, about that. Long talk. He wants me to go to church with him, y'all. Me and Don talk about church a lot. Daisy, when is Summer's birthday? Her birthday is the 4th of February. I actually went to her birthday party, the first one after she went missing. Um, it's in February, yes. I went to her first one. I met Robin Lane there actually, who is a very, very sweet person. Very sweet, kind, loving person. So maybe one day I'll go to church with her and him and Candace. Yeah, I might go. I'm truly not trying to be hateful, um, but I am so conflicted about all the things they have done and the things should have been doing besides the BS. I understand that, Sugar Shack. 100%. I understand it. She could lose her channel for that, Kim, or at least distract. For what? That crazy lady was very disrespectful for anyone involved in domestic violence. I pray for her. Yeah, we seen that, you guys. We seen that. Y'all, this keto makes me feel so weak and run down. You want to go to church with you guys too? Uh, well, if Donna Candace is okay with it, I'm okay with it. I don't know when I'll be able to go with them, but I know that they don't allow any kind of like live streaming or anything like that, and I sure wouldn't do that. If we go because of the Lord, not because of anything else. And y'all don't even realize how much I've asked God and prayed to God um, that we got answers on this case. That God to show me if I was wrong about Donna Candace, and He's never showed me. In fact, I'm just the opposite. Could you ask Candace if she knows who maintained the little cemetery behind her house that belongs to Hawkins County? Yeah, if she knows. You need to take supplements, Daisy. You might be lacking something from your diet. Probably, Debbie. Um, Probably. Let's see. But yeah, I just wanted to come out here and let you guys know that if you are run down on keto, you need electrolytes. Maybe that might be why I'm not feeling right because I sleep a lot, you guys. I sleep a whole lot. I pay zero attention to crazy people yelling, especially if they have bad hair. Just saying. Right? Right, hair curlers. I'm way in Michigan. Okay. But it was manipulation from YouTube creators that caused this BS. Well, we're slowly and surely trying to get things straightened out. Candace, listen, I don't force her to do anything. She comes up when she wants to, and where everybody helped her get home, she felt very appreciative and she wanted to share Summer. And if you go back and watch Jinky's channel back on Summer's Day, she was on Jinky's panel and she actually was talking about Summer and wanted to share pictures with her that day with everybody about Summer. She wants to talk about Summer. She wants to share Summer. She just don't like what has to come along with it. Yeah, you might have the flu, Miss Daisy. I think it's the keto flu. Yeah, it is. But I ate a little bit of gravy this morning. I didn't eat the biscuits, but I ate gravy. I ate eggs and sausage and a little bit of gravy, and I don't think it was enough because I'm feeling kind of weakish. And I eat a few almonds. Y'all, literally, I don't eat no carbs. I'm losing weight though. I'm terrified of getting diabetes. I've got it, and I'm terrified that I don't want to lose my leg. I don't want to lose my eyesight. I don't want to lose my kidneys. And so I'm terrified to let my blood sugar even get at least a little bit high. So that's probably why I'm feeling so run down. I might be a little dehydrated. I don't know. I just wish that all of us creators could come together and not come out, even if you don't agree with Donna Candace, okay? Even if you have a different opinion, let Candace come up here and talk about her baby, okay? Let her come up here and share her baby without being attacked. Let her come forward and talk about her child without it being ripped to shreds. I mean, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to share Summer with everyone. She called me and was excited when she got her box back. And she wanted to show everybody. If you've been if you've been keto, no carbs, even a little carbs can make you feel bad. Well, there was a little bit of carbs uh in the gravy. It was just a small cup of gravy from Hardee's. Miss Daisy, I have diabetes, but it's under control with my diet. Right. Daisy, have you ever worked at the Wadico Square complex in Johnson City when you were nursing? I haven't. I haven't worked in Kingsport or Johnson City. They do attack her for anything. Daisy, I wasn't saying that you about you. I have other creators in mind that were manipulated. Oh, I know. I'm just giving Tucker. Okay. Well, I'm just saying this, guys. Let's just try not to attack. Listen, let Candace come up here and share her stuff. Let her share her babies. There was nothing new in this case. And now she's coming forward and telling her life and what more about Summer. There was somebody out there watching that baby. I lost 50 pounds. Then my mom died 7 months ago, and I lost like 40 pounds on the keto before, and then I fell and got hurt, and I gained it back, but now I'm trying to lose it again. It can happen. My dad lost 2 toes. Well, my mom lost her leg and her kidneys both. My brother lost his leg but passed away from diabetes complications a few years ago. Yes, it will take your life faster than anything. And I don't want that, y'all. But all I do drink is Diet Coke. I don't drink any juices or anything like that. So, and I really do. I'm lucky if I get 40 carbs a day. Everyone who cares, comes together and stop fighting more could be accomplished for Summer's case. Yes, I agree. Don was raised by his birth father and was troublemaker, and his birth father allowed it. Well, we don't know that, horse. We don't know what he did and what he didn't do. We honestly don't know. We don't. Yeah, guys, let's be kind to each other in here. Let's not attack ICU in here, guys. Let's be kind. Daisy, what about the man who was waving at Summer in the church? Oh, David Dotson. We Yeah, we all know I'm a little sus of him. He's on my sus list too, y'all. That's just my opinion. Hang on, y'all. I'm feeling really weak right now. Hang on, y'all. I am uh there's so many people. And like Don said, since all the meth people are gone from down the road, that there's no traffic in and out of there anymore. None whatsoever. And he said there was traffic all the time in that area when all that was going on. My niece is type 1 diabetic. She has since she was 4. Wow. Can you guys hang on just a second? Hang on just a second, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Daisy said to stop attacking ICU now. Yeah, guys, let's not attack people in here. Make you some sales water, salt water. Too many busybodies running around. Daisy takes cinnamon to the sugar and prevent diabetes. Well, I need to get me a tester. I'm going to go buy me a tester to see how low my sugar goes, because I literally have 8 before my sugar started going high. When I had the insulin resistance, I have 8 and a dinner and went had my sugar checked at the doctor's, and it was like 60. So I feel like it might be like that right now. It's kind of low. I feel like it's more low. I have Tootsie Pops for when I need a sugar snack. I know they're bad, but they're not why fattening, I guess. Okay. Daisy eat a banana. I don't have a banana, unfortunately. I don't have a banana. I need to go grocery shopping, y'all. I've not been out of the house. But I am feeling pretty woozy right now. Let's see. Shots. I don't take the shots. But yeah, let's just like I just wanted to kind of clear some stuff up about the whole shot, the whole jacket and stuff. My daughter has been type 1 since she was 7. She's 28 now. Okay. Type 1 is a lot more dangerous. A lot more dangerous. Spoon of peanut butter. I don't even think I have peanut butter each day around the farm. I do. But listen, if you guys haven't subscribed to my farm channel, please can you all put my linked out for my farm channel because I actually did a DIY today and posted it, a Dollar Tree DIY, and I put up stuff of farm animals. I actually have a whole lot of baby chicks coming, y'all. So I'm excited about sharing that. Daisy, there's vitamins you can take on keto. Okay, I'll look into that. I appreciate that, y'all. I do appreciate it. But I've been on here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, or 4 minutes. I'm sorry. See, I can't think straight when my sugar's getting low. So I think I'm going to jump off here, grab me something to eat. But I want to say that I will be back this evening. We'll continue this talk on. Maybe Candace will join us. I don't know. She's got friends and family in right now. She probably won't, but just stay tuned. I will be posting some on my farm channel today. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you've not liked, hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to my other channel, please consider subscribing to my other channel as well. And you all, please, let's just get along. Let's just see what what law enforcement eventually has to say about what's going on in this case. And let's be nice to each other, be kind to each other. I love you guys. I will be back this evening. If you get a chance, please join me this evening. Take care. Get outside. Get off the YouTube streets because it's not good for us to be on the YouTube streets all day, every day. And God bless you guys. And love you.